the speakers, subwoofers. Pioneer everything. We got another one going right here and another one going right here. What I'm doing, I'm just test fitting it. If you want to see my video on how I built this box, check out my YouTube channel. Check out my channel. I definitely got a video on how I built it. As you can see, it's still being built. Gotta be sanded a little more, and then it gotta be wrapped. Haven't choose the fabric yet of what I want to use. Right now I'm just using a hand to take these off. I'm just test fitting it. I'm about to put it on the car and then put these back on it just so I can get, you know, how I want it to look. These little white things is like spacers in between the amp and the wood. Is because when it like vibrate, I don't want this to be shaking and hidden, so I got these little rubber spacers. They actually for something, a TV or something else. I forgot where I got these from, but this is what I use them from. I just collect a whole bunch of them and use it for this reason, so it won't be rattling. Cause look, it won't be good if it rattles. Simple as that. You can have a decent looking system hooked up and a raw ass subwoofer and bass and all that, but if that shit rattling and looking, flopping around all like this, ain't no purpose of having that shit. So I got it on these spacers so it don't do that. Here go one of them, just taking it off. You see the spacers, but when the fabric go over it, you ain't gonna be able to see that. That's gonna be under it, so it's gonna look clean and smooth. You feel me? So I'm gonna just take these off for a second. Test fit it on the car, and then I'm gonna put these back on. And especially when you don't want to use a drill with this anyway, because well, if you poke your brand new speaker, and then you're gonna be pissed because you can't get that replaced, but at the same time you want to pay for shit like that. Just put all my little stuff in there. Make sure I take this off the right way. I ain't trying to mess my stuff up. Put it back into the casing. Make sure you don't throw these away. These come in handy to hold your speakers. Keep them looking brand new. So what I'm going to do is carry this over to the car. That's pretty much how I look on the car. Let me give y'all a close-up. This is a custom speaker box to fit a Land Rover Discovery. You see how it's sleek right around the edge, come down. It is seats in the back of this car, so the seats can still be lit up. It's a 7-seat car. Even with the speakers in, the seats can be lit up and down. You still can reach the handle on the car to open and close the door. Here, I actually took this wire and went through there. It's ran all through the car. You can't see any wires. Went through there and came through here, and then all I gotta do is go through. Alright, I got my wire ran nice and deep all the way through. I drilled a hole. It's a little crazy looking. What I'm gonna do is put some electrical tape around this so it will not scratch my wire. And I drilled another hole on here so it can come through and connect right there. And let me show y'all what I got going on. Ran through the car, through all the boots so it can be a real professional look under the carpet. Going through here, going through this hole. I drilled a hole out. Put electrical tape around it, as you can see, so it won't scratch the wire. Now, all I gotta do is push this wire through. Small little hole. Push this wire through. As you can see, it's a lot. So I'm about to show you guys what it looked like. All I gotta do is grab some screws. These are actually some screws from a different project, but they fit this so well. I keep all screws. What I'm gonna do is pre-drill this screw in here and slide it over and let y'all see how it looks. Switch over to my phone camera because the camera actually died. But let me show y'all what I got so far. I had to actually chisel out this little piece right here. Just took this little bitty screw, sit it right there, and then I hammered it with this because it wasn't fitting, because I actually made this little guideline to let me see how it looked, and actually a body filled over that. So it is looking a little crazy with this whole chunk missing, but you're not going to be able to tell and see that because it slides right in. Hold on. Oh shit. Almost fell. Let me make another hole on this side so it won't fall. So I got the second speaker on. Earlier in the video, y'all saw me holding the cardboard up when I was pre-drilling. And the reason because of that, because the first time I did it without the cardboard, as you can see, it scratched it up a little. So I didn't want it to look scratched up. So what I'm doing is just hold the cardboard over this, and when they get down close, it's just going to make the marks on the cardboard. Just a quick tip if y'all wanted to know what I was doing. Even though you holding the cardboard up, don't overdo it because it still will scratch it under the cardboard, as you can see. So just do it enough where you got the hole. Take this back off and finish the hole. Now back to what I was saying. You cannot see the hole that I made because I'm a fucking genius. No, let me go plan. You can't see the hole that I made because it fits so perfect. I don't even gotta drill that because it's not gonna move. I'm gonna put another screw right here. Leave these 3 screws at the top, 4 at the bottom. Now all I gotta do is drill some holes in here so the wires can come through, and make sure it's holes in the back of inside of here so they can come through. Probably gonna have to drill in this some holes behind here. I'm gonna just drill a few holes so the wires can come out and look professional. You feel me? So what I'm doing now is adding a splitter. You can use this for ground or you can use this for power. I'm using this one particularly for power. I might use one for ground because I got 2 of them. Why not ground them both at the same time? But at the same time, you should ground them different from each other. Drilled another hole on here so it can come through and connect right there. So what I'm doing now, as you can see, it's all in. I still have to drill 2 holes, well, a hole back here and a hole back here for the wire to hook up to the speaker. I'm test fitting this wire This is the positive, and what I'm doing is taking a little razor and I'm slowly, but not too deep, you don't want to cut the actual wire, and I'm just scoring around this. Let me pull it out real quick. I just want to score around it. It looks super dirty. I'm gonna have to clean that. So what I have here is some wire ferrules. You can get them off of Amazon, eBay, Home Depot, Walmart, wherever they sell tools. What these do, what I'm gonna use this for is, let me show you what they look like. After I got the wire off, so what I did was cut around and then cut a line going down. Let me take this off real quick. And what this is for, it just slide onto there for a more professional look. Let me put it on there. Two different sizes. This one is a little shorter, but I don't know if the other one fit. Let me show you right now. That's what it looked like. That is what we call a wire ferrule. It just slide on top of the wires to give it a more professional look. And what I got here is some heat shrink. You just put the heat shrink over it like this, and you heat shrink it down. What you could do is solder. I honestly don't feel like doing that right now, so I'm gonna just heat shrink this piece onto here. That way it's on there pretty good. I'm probably gonna cut this down because all of my heat shrink is black, but it do give it like a pretty good look because that wire is dirty. But I still want to know that's my positive wire, so I'm gonna cut this in half. Okay, and that's how it look. Real professional, real cool. They do sell stuff to make your wires do look new, but we ain't got no money for that right now, so. Let me just slide this back in here. Let me try to do it with one hand since I'm holding the camera with the other one. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And that's how it look. It's all tightened down. Nice and smooth. Let's find a cover for this. See how professional that look. Professional. Now let me quit playing. But yeah, I just gotta dust it off. It's gonna look even better once I put the fabric over everything. Still haven't chosen the color I want, so that's the only reason I didn't do it yet. Let me show y'all how this side looking. You can't see nothing. Where did it go? But yeah, that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna finish the wiring on it. I just want to show y'all the wiring.